Hello everyone, welcome to IAS Papa. In this PYQ daily series, I'll be taking your polity part. And I have divided the whole polity lectures into various themes so that whenever you are reading the static part or some of the portion of your standard books, then it would be easy for you to understand certain themes that have been repeatedly asked by the UPSC, especially in the prelims examination. So the topic for today is Parliament, and let's start the discussion. The first question was asked in 2020, which is related to Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. So it is saying that Rajya Sabha has equal powers with Lok Sabha. Now this is the question that has been repeated many times by the UPSC. Is it clear that Rajya Sabha is more powerful or Lok Sabha is more powerful? Everyone knows that Lok Sabha is the popularly elected house, right? But Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, in certain cases, they are having equal powers. But in certain cases, the only power is with the Rajya Sabha, and in certain cases, the only power is with the Lok Sabha. But the question is asking that where both the houses are having equal power. First, it is saying that in the matter of creating All India News Services, basically All India Services is the prerogative of Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha does not enjoy the equal powers with the Rajya Sabha. Third statement, it is saying that removal of the government. I hope that everyone knows what does the removal of the government mean here. It means no confidence motion, which can only be passed in the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha does not enjoy this particular power in order to remove the Council of Ministers or in order to remove the government. The power is only residing with the Lok Sabha. Making cut motions. Everyone know that what are cut motions? Cut motions are basically introduced whenever the budget is about to get passed. Whatever is the demand of grant that has been raised in the Lok Sabha, only at that particular time, cut motions can be introduced. Again, it is the power of the Lok Sabha and not the Rajya Sabha. So we are left with only one option, that is amending the constitution. I hope that you know Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha, both of them can go for the introduction of the constitution amendment bill, as well as both of them are enjoying the similar powers, that whether a particular bill would be passed in order to make it as a part of Constitution Amendment Act. So Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha enjoy equal power while amending the Constitution of India. So our correct answer is option number B. Second question was asked again in 2020, that a parliamentary system of government is one. Now, before understanding this particular question, you need to understand that in India, we are following the parliamentary system of government. This parliamentary system of government is not written anywhere in the Constitution. It is just followed as a part of convention that in India we are having democracy which is based on parliamentary system. Is it clear? Now the question is, a parliamentary system of government is what? What do you mean by parliamentary system of government? First option is saying that all political parties in the parliament are represented in the government. Is it so? The government is basically the Council of Ministers or the winning party. Not all the political parties are represented or they are forming the part of government. So this particular statement is incorrect because there are so many number of political parties and everyone cannot be a part of the government. Whosoever will be winning the election, they only become the part of government. Second option is saying that the government is responsible to the parliament and can be removed by it. Many a time we see that the government is responsible to the parliament. Basically, it is talking about collective responsibility. I hope that you have heard this particular part. Collective responsibility means the Council of Ministers are basically responsible to the Lok Sabha. So whosoever is going to become in the power or whosoever is going to make the government, that particular government is accountable to the parliament. They are responsible to the parliament. Is it clear? So can we say that it is the form of parliamentary system of government? Before getting to the answer, let's read the another two statement. Third statement is saying that government is elected by the people and can be removed by them. So the government is elected by the is elected by the people and can be removed by them. So the people are electing the government, but we cannot say that they can go for removing them. Basically, it is the Lok Sabha which is removing the government, not the people directly. Again, this particular statement is incorrect. Fourth statement is saying that government is chosen by the parliament but cannot be removed before completion of fixed term. So Lok Sabha tenure is of 5 years, and many a time we have seen that there is an early dissolution of the Lok Sabha, or the majority that they are going to enjoy, it is not lasting up to 5 years. So definitely yes, it can be dissolved earlier, the fixed tenure that is of 5 years. Again, this particular statement is incorrect. So the correct answer here is government is responsible to the parliament and can be removed by it. It cannot be removed directly by the citizen but by the parliament only. Is it clear? So the next question that was asked in 2017 was that the main advantage of the parliamentary form of government. See, you need to understand this beauty of the UPSC Prelims examination, especially whenever you are going to read the polity part. Many a times, the themes are being repeated again and again. That is why so much emphasis is given on that you should be solving the previous year question. For example, this question was asked in 2017 and the previous question was again asked in 2020, right? Again, both of the questions are only asking about the parliamentary form of government. So what is the main advantage of parliamentary form of government? First statement is saying that the executive and legislature work independently. In India, the parliamentary form of government, we are having legislature, executive and judiciary as the organs of the state. But legislature and executive, they are having the relationship which is together, or there is an interconnectedness. Is it clear? Because Council of Ministers is the member of the legislature and after that they are becoming the part of the executive. But in India's case, judiciary is separate from the legislative as well as executive. So the first statement is incorrect because executive and legislature work independently. No, it is not the case. In order to become the member of executive or to become the council of minister, you need to become the member of parliament first. Is it clear? So this particular statement is incorrect. It provides continuity of policy and more efficiency, right? Parliamentary form of government is providing continuity of policy and more efficiency. Let's wait on this particular point. The executive remain responsible to the legislature. Again, the same thing has been repeated. In the previous question that we have seen, that executive remain responsible to the legislature. Again, it is talking about collective responsibility. What is collective responsibility here? That Council of Ministers will be responsible to the Lok Sabha. Is it clear? So can we say that this is the main advantage or the main advantage of the parliamentary form of government? Yes, this is the correct answer. And the last is saying that head of the government cannot be changed without election. It is not the condition. Head of the government can be changed depending upon the political parties which are forming the government. Is it clear? Again, fourth option is incorrect. So our correct answer is option number C. So the previous question as well as this question that was asked in 2017, both of them are only talking about the parliamentary form of government.